What's going on, guys? SPARTANWILLY here, and welcome back to our Rival Stars Horse Racing Desktop Edition series. Alright, so I hope you're having a fantastic day today. We're back here, of course, at Spartan Stables, rebuilding this once great stables with Parsnip, Patriot, and Trumpet's Trick. Really looking forward to the series, guys. The first episode went down quite well, so remember to keep supporting the series if you want to see more episodes. So leave a like in the video and consider subscribing if you're not already. But that being said, let's get started. So we're just going to jump into the homestead here. It does collect income while you're not on the game as well. So we got 8 grand to collect, which isn't bad for essentially doing nothing. But basically, I'm just going to keep working through these goals, which is just win 2 grand from race and place first at race 1 at the Meadows. So that's probably where we're going to start this episode. Alright, so we can upgrade Trumpet's Tricks speed, acceleration, and sprint speed another level. So why not do that before our race at the Meadows? So yep, all done. And then I think there'll be a heavy, she'll be, I believe it's a girl, isn't it? Yeah. She'll be a heavy favourite. So 310 at the race 1 at the Meadows. So, you know, it's not quite her preferred distance, but I think we can make it work. I don't really follow the preferred distance all too much, but let's give it a crack here. We'll chuck max bet on us to win. I think I back ourselves here, but we'll give it a go. There we go. So let's start race, see what gate we draw. I mean, it doesn't really matter over a sprint, but gate throw, not too bad. I mean, the gate doesn't really mean much in this game, but here we go. Hopefully get a good start. Beautiful start. Oh yeah, we meant to watch the starting sort of cinematic at a new track. My bad. But yeah, this is actually a very nice track. I really like the look of this one with the maple leaves and stuff. Sorry, next time I'll let it play out maybe. But yeah, we're in a very good position here. We are heavy favourites, so that's to be expected. I may as well keep you with me here. I was going to cut to the end of the race for the sprint, but we're like 400 meters away already. So look at the gap. This is quite a horse we got on our hands here. Trumpet's Trick. Again, I was playing my other save just like 5 minutes ago, and I've never seen a horse look like this before. It's quite extraordinary, but we're going to look to do the dash, start sprinting at about the 160 mark. So we got so much time, we can just sort of, you know, jog it in. We can do a bit of a sprint here at the end, but really look after the stamina. Don't push the horse too hard. No real need, as you will just easily win at the Meadows. So look, that's a goal crossed off the list, and now we can level up our entire stable, which is great to see. Alright, so like I said, those goals have both been ticked off now, so we should be a level 4 ranch. Or is it a ranch, or do we just call it a stable? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what the correct term for it is, but that should do it. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there we go. Level 3 to level 4. So we got a new location, customization, and we can hire a race jockey, which basically means someone can race the race for you. I think I've done it once and it lost. So basically I just do all the races myself, because it is a racing game at the end of the day. And I really like the gameplay in this game, so I'm not into simulating. It's basically a simulation, isn't it? But as you see there, a whole new set of objectives, so I'm going to go around and upgrade all our facilities. So store house up first. Let's see if anything changes with it visually. Let's have a look at the back there. Didn't really see anything change. Maybe something will change with the house. Upgrade now. Income payout obviously, but visually I don't see much of a difference. So anyway, moving on. If we jump over here to the stables, we can upgrade the Foal. Why do I keep saying Foal? It's a bad habit, isn't it? Upgrade the Foal. Oh my days. Foal stall. There we go. Level 4. And then we'll jump over to our training facilities. Over here. Speed. Upgrade now. See, it does use a bit of money and also a hammer or a nail, as you can see there. So you got to watch out for that a little bit, but you usually pick them up from racing. Now see the entire barn wall changed, which is quite a big change there, but you know, it's still made out of the same material, I suppose. Oh, there it says there, grime was removed and stuff like that. But there, bang, that's already 3 goals done, and we're well on our way to getting a level 5. Alright, so I've upgraded Trumpet's Tricks to level 5, and now we're going to do race 1 at the Meadows again. We're still favourites, not quite as heavy favourites as last time. So hopefully for entertainment purposes, it's a bit more of a close race, but you know, we'll max bet it at 530. And you know, hopefully we still win, either competitive or not. But draw the gate here, gate 3, over 800 meters. So yeah, I'll let this play out if you want to see this. I think it's best.
They're ready to go at Sewell Meadows.
Look at that, I love the crowd. I mean, if you look too closely, you can sort of see, you know, they're a bit stagnant, but don't look too closely. This game looks cool in the parts that matter. So there are the horses. I see us at the back there, but here we go.
The field is away.
Really, you don't really miss out much. You just see sort of a cinematic of the grandstand. But here's the start here. We're on the fence in first place. I'll cut to the sprint. See you soon. Alright, so we'll probably go at about the 160 again, but as you can see, we're so far in front. We'll even wait even longer. May as well. We'll go now. So second place is coming home pretty hard, but I think he'll run out of gas where it's a line. Yeah, it did. You really can judge the AI. If they go pretty early, that means they'll run out of steam. If they go too late, they won't make up enough ground. So the AI make a few more mistakes. So the best advice I can give to anyone starting to play this game is know when your time is. So try and predict when you're going to start the sprint, and then just don't waver, no matter what the AI do. Because if you say going at 160 and the AI start at 200, and then you're like freaking out because they're so far in front of you, trust me, they fall off so quick when they run out of stamina. So stick to your gut, run at 160 when you tell, make sure you get to the end of the race on your stamina. But yeah, that's just sort of a little tip there. Alright, so we're going to breed a new horse while we're here. We'll go Trumpet's Trick, and we're going to go to the stud farm and get a level 3. So hopefully we get a level 3 horse, that would be awesome. And wow, that is a cool name. Carvor, oh, I thought it was Carnivore Coffee, that would have been cooler, but yeah, they have a front track position, so that would be really good. I really want a horse with a front track position. I went over this in the first episode, but that would be so good for the way I race. But we're going to give it a go there. Plus, the color of this horse is pretty cool. So everything about this horse just makes me want to imagine a black horse with orange spots. That would look quite unique. So give it a crack. It's going to be very expensive, $6 grand. Now we're down to 3K, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? So we can't, for our next race, we can't run with Trumpet's Trick as she's giving birth and is pregnant, I suppose. So we're going to go to 3 Oaks here. And we're going to go, ooh, Parson Patriot's not quite there. We want to give him somewhat of a chance. Oh, that's good odds. I'm happy with those odds. What's the distance of this one? 1,200. Let's send it. Let's just do it. So we'll put the max bet on and hopefully we make some of our money back here. So start race. This is a bit of a longer one than the first two we did this episode, but that's fine. Gate 6, so we'll show the start, then cut to the end of the sprint. We've seen 3 Oaks before, so let's go. It's nice and slow for me to hit it right where it needs to be hit, and then go straight to the fence. And we actually got a bit of a contest here. Number 7 on the, oh no, he's pulled back in a preferred position. Alright, at the 350, Parson Patriot here. We're probably going to go at about the 180. But we might be able to go up to 170 depending on how close this guy goes. Alright, we'll go now. A bit later, so we're going to have plenty of stamina to get there. He's sort of stayed with us the whole way. We didn't turn as well as him, so that's why he's pulled out of the race. Okay. I don't know why he pulled out there. I felt like he had plenty of stamina, but he's just pulled out at about the 50 and we smash it. So, good win for our starting horse, of course. So here is our foal that has just been birthed. Now it's quite a unique colour for what its parents' colours were. Really, wasn't it a black horse and a white horse and it came out a brown horse? Yeah, okay, makes sense. The spots aren't really orange either, they're more brown, so maybe that's where it came from. But now that we're a high enough level, we can actually care for it, which is pretty cool. We can sort of feed it, and it really helps with its levels. It means I think it can go up to like a level 3 or 5 depending on the level of the horse straight away, which is good. Instant toffee is pretty good. We're going to go instant toffee because it's sort of, is that a toffee colour? Roughly. So we'll visit the instant toffee and feed. That's, oh, we don't have anything to feed it. Yeah, that is probably a problem. So we need silver grain. We'll check the market here. We can actually buy, but it's quite expensive. Let's just race and try and get it in a race. Alright, so we've got race 2 here at the Meadows. We're going to go with quite long odds here with Trumpet's Trick, 770. We'll jump on it for the win. It is the 4th favourite, so this could be our first race where we don't even get a win out of it. But what's life without some risk? If we do win, it's 4 grand, which will double our bank balance plus the winnings. So let's just do it. And it'll also go some way to unlocking race 3, which would be good because we need some high quality races to get some silver grain to feed this level 3 horse, which it was a prestige 3, sorry, which means it's going to be able to go up to level 15 as opposed to Trumpet's Tricks 10. So we really do want to get developing that horse ASAP, but good start from our race at the moment and straight into first, which is good. So quite a long race, but I'll see you for the sprint. Alright, at the 5 130 here roughly. It's quite congested, so we're going to try and go at about the 200, maybe more like the 180 to make sure we get to the end. But we'll see when the number 5 goes. I have a feeling it's going to go quite early because he keeps like threatening to go, doing a couple taps and then pulling away. So we're going to wait to see where he goes. Oh, it looks like he's going to go quite late here, and now people are coming up behind, and we're going to go at the 190, and the 5 just isn't going to go. I thought he was making quite a few moves quite too early, and he ran out of stamina or something, but here we go, and that is prime example. No matter how far away in front they look, they always, if they go early and pass you, they always die off towards the end of the sprint, so we come back to win. That is an awesome victory, being the 4th favourite, timed our run perfectly. We had spare stamina as well, and at 770 odds, our max bet pulls off as well, and dub was our banks balance, plus the price pool. Look at that. Didn't quite get the silver feed, but that's alright. So as you can see here, we did actually unlock the Parsons location when we upgraded. I did say that when we upgraded, so here we go. We're going to enter it and have a look. I don't know how good we'll be here. 3rd favourite, okay. And what's the price pool? 4,200. Yeah, alright, let's do that. That sounds like a plan. I was sort of stuck on where to race next, but 3rd favourite here over the 1,200. This is a decent distance for us. Plus we'll chuck on a max bet to make things even more interesting, so we'll do that. First race at Parsons. So we're going to have 2 new locations in this episode. We still haven't completely finished the first 2, but I'm not seeing, like I said earlier, I don't think we'll do very well, especially for the money at those first 2 locations. So moving on to the 3rd location here, having the options is good, but as you can see, this one's a bit more polished, a bit more like your Flemington. Not quite Flemington, I think that one's coming up, but you can see that we got some real nice looking grass now, so hopefully we can adapt to these good circumstances there at the back. Now hopefully get a good start. Beautiful. And so the fence is over here. I always look behind it where barrier 1 is to see where the fence goes and where it turns. And we're in a decent spot here. We're going to be battling with the 2 who I'm sort of just waiting any second. He's going to pull back to his preferred position. Hopefully his preferred position is not at the front because we could have a bit of a struggle there, but we'll jump through to this sprint. I'll see you soon. Alright, we're sitting in our preferred position here, which is a bit unusual. It's definitely not my preferred position. It's the horses, because I'm feeling a little bit stressed out right now. But whatever happens, happens, right? Here we go, the sprint. We're going to try and go at the 180. There we go, and let's just look how far in front it is. So we're not going to win this race, I don't think, and we're not even going to get a place. But yeah, tough new location. We'll come home in P5, and that's that. First race we haven't won, but those races happen. Alright, so I'm going to jump straight into another race here, back on familiar territory over the 900 at Meadows, race 2. Trumpet's Trick's the favourite, but quite long odds for a favourite, so we're going to go at 640. Max bet, you know how we do it. Put it all on the line for 4 grand plus the winning fee, which would be great. I should say the winning prize, but barrier 6 we draw. Right in the middle of the field. I think there's 10 horses in this race, but over the 900, let's do it, lads. Get a good start, beautifully done, and the 1 is on the right side. Just had to double check, and we're out in front on the barrier, setting ourselves up nicely. Us 260 to go. We got 1 right on our inside, putting us in the barrier. We're going to try and go at the 180. There we go. That's good timing, and I think, bar any amazing sprints from our competitors, we've drilled this in. We're running out of stamina at the end, but that won't matter. Time that to perfection there. We sort of had to be a bit more switched on. The races are getting harder, but it's good that we sort of won, you know. Bounce back with a win. Trumpet's Trick's confidence didn't drop, and as you see, there's 7 grand, and we did get a bit of silver tack, sorry. So we do have a goal to finish first at Meadows race 2 again, which where we just raced, but when there's a goal for it, plus it's $5 odds, 1,000 meters. This sounds like the perfect scenario to do it again. Sometimes you got to do the same races over and over again just to get the money up, which I'm not arguing with it. Like I said, that's part of the game, isn't it? So 750 start race. Draw the gates, and also I'm really struggling to get some silver feed for this young
Foal.
To feed it and get it up to a good level, but we'll keep trying. Maybe we might just have to skip the whole foul care process and then, you know, look to build it up, but still we're going to need silver supplies to upgrade it too. But yeah, anyway, we're out in front of this race. I'll skip to the sprint. So we're going to look to go at about the 180. We got quite the gap now. Trumpet's Trick's becoming quite the expert at the 1,000. We're going to watch when this guy goes behind us. He went too late there, way too late. We're just going to power away here unless we run out of stamina, which isn't ideal. We will run out of stamina, but that's alright. When it gets to the last 3 bars, and you still got about 60 meters, it starts to get a bit panicky, but just slow down the button presses and you'll be right. So that will be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I've tried to sort of shorten the format a bit. I do want 15-minute episodes from now on. Of course, the first episode is always going to be a little bit longer with the introductions, but I like sort of the format of the races being about a minute, you know, with the start and the sprint. But please let me know any thoughts, feedback, suggestions down in the comments below. It's always very much appreciated. Also, leave a like. The video really supports the channel if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.